Oh, yeah, there in Ocean City and Pittsburgh, man, you guys just look like Monday. I mean, it is dreary. It's, rainy. We've got the low cloudiness, and that's the case from Pittsburgh to Charleston, where we're in a soaking rain right now in West Virginia. Scattered showers over in Philadelphia and Valley Forge, and you guys got that rain moving up to New York City. There is one big batch of rain right now that's on the move, and you can see it's not moving very fast. So behind this, there is some drier air, some better air, but not today, guys, not today. We're going to keep the moisture around. Flood watches have now gone up for a good chunk of the mid-Atlantic. These continue in effect through this evening. D.C., Baltimore, Dover, Delaware, Atlantic City, all these South Jersey shore towns flood so easily when it rains, especially with the kind of rain we're going to get today. So concerned about this, Kelly, as we, look at this forecast, there's a lot of moisture potential out here. What about the severe threat and what we can? Not ready for 30s, though, so talking about that, guys. All right, let's look at these numbers, though. We're not talking 30s or 40s or even 50s. It's 60s, although Bangor, you're up at 56 degrees. We've got temperatures for today that will stay below average, mainly because of the clouds and the rain that we have around. So we've got temperatures running about 5 to 10 degrees below average. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, that keeps us in the 70s. These are your highs today, by the way. And these are not your current temperatures, which wouldn't have been that surprising. But these are the highs. That's it. Low 70s. Coolish, but rainy. You don't get to enjoy it. Tomorrow, as we get to clear out, we start to move back up to near 80 in New York City, 83 in D.C. So now it gets to become a little more comfortable, and you get to enjoy the nicer air. So for Boston, we clear out by tomorrow afternoon, and Wednesday looks perfect. 84 degrees, a little above average there with sunshine. All right, Kelly, let's have more on what's happening with that tornado from over the weekend. It's faster winds, so that's going to help add to the instability today. If you get any daytime heating, I mean, it is August, and that sun angle is still pretty good, so that will lead to it. Places like Norfolk, I mean, look, you're starting your day off without any rain. It's going to take a little bit for this rain to get there. One big batch coming in, though, right now, moving through West Virginia. That gets to the mid-Atlantic. That's the reason why we got these flood watches up, because it's not just this one round of rain either. We are in it today. So flood watches go into effect this morning, stay into effect through this evening for all of these communities from D.C. to Baltimore up through South Jersey. Here comes your rain, South Jersey. It comes in just around the lunchtime hour, soaking rain, the kind of rain you start to wonder if your basement's going to get some water. I mean, we've got some, inch-plus totals expected coming out of this today. And then we see the showers continuing into the overnight hours, and especially down, I think, through the mid-Atlantic into Virginia, into North Carolina. There is a chance for some of these storms to be severe. That's, again, where you get the chance to get a break from the overall shield of rain, and we could be looking at storms of strong damaging winds. That would be the main threat, but there also is an isolated tornado risk, just the turning of the winds with the warm front coming right up through this area. Now, overnight tonight, we're going to see a little more rain going through New England. That goes away by tomorrow early in the day, a little rain for you, but then you'll get to clear out into the afternoon, and everyone else actually does have some much nicer air building in through tomorrow. So we just got to get you through tomorrow morning in terms of how much. An inch plus in your rainfall, 2 to 3 across some portions of the mid-Atlantic. All right, over the weekend, Kelly, we had some big issues, of course, across the plains. Headquarters always at 20 and 40 past the hour, so we start with delays right into the gate this morning. We've got a ground stop at George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston due to thunderstorms. Now, this ground stop is for traffic coming into Houston there at IAH this morning. If you're traveling, be ready, I think, for a day of delays as we see thunderstorms in your forecast there. In the southeast, we've got some thunderstorms possible as well. We're taking a live look right now at Charlotte, North Carolina, and Richmond, Virginia. Both spots are fine for now, but we've got rain in the forecast today. We also have the risk for thunderstorms and the possibility of severe weather, too. So the ride home from work could be a completely different story with heavy downpours, and that really slowing things down, both on the roads, Kelly, and also at the airport.
Yeah, we're going to have to... All right, we're ramping up our peak of the hurricane season coverage with a look at some of our hurricane heroes out there, those who have made a life-saving difference during past storms.
Okay, so let's...
Port, New Jersey, where he's supposed to be retired, but if you follow Gary on Twitter, you know he's nothing but that. Gary, great seeing you again, buddy. What prompted you to just change the tone of this whole thing with your plea?
Conventional, right, for a government National Weather Service office warning that went out, and you didn't tell your team about it ahead of time. Why not?
How did the public react to what you did? Job well done. I know you do it again in a minute. Should that situation arise.